Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To our lecturer of Traffic Engineering and Safety, BFC 32302, Dr. Muhammad Hanifi bin Osman. We are from Group 10. Our title project is Road Safety Awareness Among Pedestrian at Detention Campus. My name is Siti Hanis with Sapari. Magic number is DF 180180. What is the pedestrian? Pedestrian is a term used for a person who travelling on foot, whether walking or running. In modern time, the term usually refer to someone walking on a road or pavement, but this was not the case historically.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is RABIATUL binti IBRAHIM and my metric number is DF 180096. I would like to present on my part, which is project objective and survey area. For project objective, firstly our objective is to study the level of awareness among pedestrians about road safety. Second is to investigate the behavior of pedestrians to cross and while using the road. Third is to investigate the behavior of other road users when pedestrians are spotted. Next is to analyze the use of pedestrian facilities that has been provided. Lastly is to examine the level of obedience among pedestrians according to the rules of the road. And for the survey area part, our group has done the survey about safety awareness on road safety campaign among pedestrians. And the survey area that our group have choose is at Uthm. The reason why we choose Uthm is basically because of height of pedestrian can be found there. Next is most of the students or staff in Uthm normally would walk to reach their destination. And from my observation, there are also a lot of pedestrian facilities provided in Uthm.
Okay, hi. My name is Muhammad SYAZWAN bin AWANG. So I will continue to present about the methodology. Okay, first of all, this is our flowchart of the project. Okay, as you can see, this is a literature review, and then the project planning and data collection, data processing, data analysis, analysis conclusion. Okay, we go to the first. Okay, firstly is the project planning. The project was planning to create awareness on road safety among society, especially about the pedestrian. Most pedestrian accidents happen at intersections in built-up areas. Through this issue, the initiative to conduct a survey to collect some useful information and data for improving these issues. The goal of this survey and study was to examine the level of obedience among the pedestrians according to the rules of the road. Alright, the second is data collection. A specific questionnaire about these issues was created by Google Form. The questionnaire was distributed randomly through some social media. The questionnaire included a bundle of questions about the manner, behavior, and recommendation of the pedestrian toward the issues. However, the study focused at the specific area of UTHM, which only the respondents who experienced care were allowed to get it done. About more than 100 people will have responded to the question. All of these data collected had to proceed with the project through data processing. Okay, then, next is data processing. The information and data were interpreted and processed after obtaining them. Graph and chart show the percentage of which indicate how many types of pedestrian can be categorized. On basis of the assumption, most of the respondents are the students and the people who are working there. On contrast, the more respondents of these surveys make the data more consistent. Okay, later is the data analysis. The data and information were analyzed through the graph and the chart obtained. The data show how many of the respondents were ever held in the accident as the pedestrian. Would they be rather good pedestrian or not to follow the rules in future? The analysis may show the frequency of the pedestrian in the study area. The analysis would lead to the recommendation in improving the facilities to be used by the pedestrian. Okay.
Okay, next I will explain about data and analysis. The data is collected from online survey form, which have 100 respondents. The online survey form was divided into 3 sections, section 1, 2, and 3. The objective of this survey form is to collect data of road safety awareness on pedestrian. All the data will be presented in pie chart and bar chart form. Okay, the first section is personal information, which have 4 questions. The first question is gender. As we can see here, the majority gender that answer this survey is female. Okay, second is occupation. The majority from the respondent is student and the others are working adult. Next is race. 97% of the respondent is Malay and the others are Chinese, Indian and indigenous. Okay, and the last question is age. Around 85% of the respondent are in between 21 to 30 years old. Okay, the other 14% is in between 20 to below, and the others are above 40. Okay, next is section 2. In this section, the question asked is to determine the pedestrian experience. There are 6 questions in this section. The first question is how you go to the class. 47% of the respondents say they go to the class by using car. The other 31% said that they go to the class by walking. And the other 13% said that they using bus. And the rest are motorcyclists. Second question is how often you walk in daily. About 49% say they often walking, and 32% said they rarely walking, and the others said very often. Okay, next question. Have you involved in the accident when you go walking? Almost 92% said they never involved in any accident. Only 7.8 are equal to 8% said that they had involved in accident before. Okay, for the next question, do you use the pedestrian facility when you go walking? Almost 90% of the respondents said they use the pedestrian facilities, and the other 10% never use the facilities. Alright, next question. Will you slow the vehicle if you are seeing pedestrian crossing the road? For this question, all of the respondents say yes. Okay, next question is the last question for this section. When there is no vehicle, do you even use the provided facilities like zebra crossing, skyway, or you just cross the road at any part of the road? 59% or 60% said that they will cross at anywhere, and the rest choose to use the facilities provided. Okay, for section 3, the question that have been asked is about pedestrian facilities. Okay, for this type of question, this is a rating type question, which respondent need to choose from 1 until 5 to answer the question. Number 1 is strongly disagree, number 2 is disagree, number 3 is neither disagree nor agree, number 4 is disagree, and number 5 is strongly disagree. Okay, I will explain shortly for the majority result from each question. For the first statement is majority answered neither agree nor disagree for the statement of the speed limit for the vehicle at Uthm campus is endangering the pedestrian. Okay, next, if changes were made to improve pedestrian facilities, would you walk more? Okay, for this type of statement, more than 50% say that they will walk more if changes were made. Okay, next question is, as a pedestrian, there are intersections where I do not feel safe to crossing the road. Okay, for this question, about 31% said that they confused and decided not to choose agree or disagree, and the other more than 50% said that they think there are a few intersections that are not safe to cross the road. Okay, for the next question, I often see pedestrians who don't pay attention while crossing. This question, this statement, the result that we get is majority from the respondent agree with this statement. Okay, for the next question, are you agree that the current sidewalk facility is safe for pedestrian use? Okay, for this statement, half not half, 33% decided not to choose, either agree or disagree, and the others chose to agree with this statement, which state that the current sidewalk is not safe for the pedestrian. Okay, for the last question is, are you agree that the sidewalk and pedestrian road are useful for disabled person? Okay, for this question, majority choose to agree. And a few people not agree with this question. In this survey form, we also ask the respondent if they have any suggestion on how to improve the pedestrian safety in UTM campus. Here is some of the suggestions that are suggested by the respondent. The first one is improving the maintenance of pedestrian facilities. Second one is providing more comfortable pedestrian facilities such as roof, walkway and sideway that are suitable for disabled people. Third is increasing the precaution signboard at the sidewalk. Next is adding more ramp at the pedestrian leisure road. And the last one is putting the barrier at the sidewalk, so whenever an accident occurs at the main road, it will not affect the pedestrians. Okay, thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti KHADIJAH NAJWA BINTI ZAINI, and I will present about the discussion of the collected data. From the data collected, we can see that some of the pedestrian use the pedestrian facility provided not only during peak hour but also during uncongested road. But there's also some of the citizens that are not using the facility provided. This is because maybe the quality of facility provided was in a bad condition that are not attract the citizen to use it, such as the line of the zebra crossing may be erased over the time. Other than that, people might not also use the facility because of the lack of awareness on the importance of pedestrian facility in ensuring the pedestrian safety. The unused pedestrian facility may lead to the unwanted accident. The unwanted accident involving pedestrian also occur maybe because another factors. The factors may come from the pedestrian, him or herself, vehicle users and bad quality of pedestrian facility. From the data collected, there are some pedestrians who are not paying attention during crossing the road. This may lead to unwanted incident to occur. This situation is also dangerous not only to their own but also can cause another danger to another road user. They might cause an accident while crossing the road, and the outcome may be serious and can cause death. In another situation, the pedestrian may have been very careful all the time, but they can also involve in an accident caused by the carelessness of another road user, such as vehicle user. The pedestrian may be crashed by another vehicle user because the vehicle user may be being careless, such as using mobile phone during driving. Drivers also may be careless when they not giving signals when they make turn. The unwanted incident also may be because of the quality of facility provided are not satisfactory and safe. They explain that the facility need to have regular maintenance to ensure it can be used and in a good condition. Because as the main objective of facility provider surely want to ensure the safety of pedestrian, thus it must be safe to be used and instruct the pedestrian to use it and must not cause the accident.
So for the last but not least, I will explain about the conclusion for this project. So my name is Hanis PT Sapari with my metric number DF180180. So the conclusion for this project, we get this survey study has been conducted in Uthm campus to obtain the data in this project on pedestrian usage. The method that have been used are by conducting the survey study through Google Form to get the data and then analyze the data using qualitative and quantitative method. So from the data result, the number of female respondents to the questionnaire is more than male. Among the age of respondent is between 21 to 30 years old with 85%, and the others from 30 years old and below with 13.7%, which rates the student either university or school student.